how many people died in the last century and how many people survived because of vaccines. That's where we are in terms of public education.
I mean, I think we don't even have to go back that far. For reasons that I can certainly relate to, it can be painful or difficult for some of us who lived through the pandemic to think about the worst of what happened before these vaccines were available. But just to remind America, we did lose over 1 million people to the pandemic. And, as someone who got sick very early on in April 2020, before these vaccines were available, and then developed severe and then long COVID, and even though I've recovered, a lot of people haven't. By the way, if Secretary Kennedy does care about those who are suffering with chronic illnesses, 20 million Americans plus have been diagnosed with long COVID. We know that the mRNA vaccine helped prevent not only deaths, but severe COVID and long COVID cases. So that's just one small example of why he cannot be trusted when it comes to public health. But I think the bigger point here is that we lived through that. It was a tragedy. People have different experiences from the pandemic, but these vaccines saved lives. We know that. We know that they are overwhelmingly safe. And so I think this is really disturbing because, much like those early days of the pandemic when the public was misled early on by Donald Trump about the true threat posed by the virus, we no longer can trust. We've been told today, we have been put on notice, we cannot trust this administration with the public health. And so